Good morning YouTube, back with Casey Details, and today we've got this beautiful S-Reg M3, one of the originals. Now you can see there's been a mechanic here by the glove covering the air intake. Now we're not going to do anything with the engine obviously, but we will be doing something here and obviously on the other side, same area. I'm going to take some before pictures. New radiator there. Is that a radiator? No, it's not a radiator. It's an intercooler. No, it's an oh, I don't even know. I think it's an intercooler. I don't know. I'm a detailer. Paintwork. Not too shabby. We're doing a full decontamination on this paintwork. Let's have a quick look around. Yeah, not too shabby. We've got moss, obviously. We will have to be very careful with the seals. It's really dry and decayed. And on the interior, deep interior clean. Watching out for these areas, 1,000,000%. And that's basically it. Just take some before and after photos, but I just want to get you guys to see it live in the flesh. The rims are not too bad. I keep forgetting to angle my camera. The rims are not too bad. It's really bad on the inside. Let's have a quick look. The back's not too bad, but the fronts are really bad. In particular, the rust in there. Now, one thing that we do as any profession is managing your client's expectations. And the first thing I like to do is point out the stuff that I can do, stuff I can't do, and so on and so forth. First things first, I can't get rid of all that rust just because it's baked on, it's been there for a little while, it's not over in a couple of hours. It will have to be refurbed out professionally. Alternatively, regular cleaning should do the trick, and that's basically it. Now you might be thinking, Casey, why are you going to do a full decontamination on this car when there's swirls, scratches and so on in the paint, especially these hideous key marks that goes all the way around? Now the client is getting this resprayed, and yes, I did recommend not getting a full decontamination, but he said he wants to drive it around in the meantime, and it's going to be resprayed later in the year, maybe even next year. So I can't say no because he's insisted. All right, let's take some before pictures and afters. Ooh, 5p. So we just got done with the foam, 2-bucket method, and fallout stage. So you guys can see now we're starting to see the state of the car more and more better. And in all honesty, it's not in the best of shape, but we do need to do what we can, everything we can, to get it as well, as good as possible, just so the client can drive it around for a year or so before he gets it repainted. Now I just want to quickly show you guys, this paint is so nice. This area is still wet, so you can see how it is. Obviously you can still see swirls underneath, but again it's getting repainted, but it's just a really nice paint. And yeah, such a gorgeous thing. That's first thing. Second thing, we're going to let it dry now because we're going to go into the tar stage. In the meantime, we're going to do the wheels. Sorry guys, but I haven't been really keeping you guys updated. Been talking to the client, really cool dude. Man's a very, very educated man, and I'm the type of person to always try to listen and try to get as much information as possible, because you know the old saying, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. It means he wants you to speak half the time, well, a third of the time, excuse my mouth there, a third of the time, and listen 2/3. Anyway, so we've done the complete full decontamination. So that was the fallout, tar removal, and clay bar. We added a polish. Now the polish is similar to a hand polish. It's not really there to do any correction, although the car needs a lot of correction, but it's not there to do a lot of correction. What it's there to do is do filler and glaze. Now we're putting a 6 months paint sealant on top of the polish. Obviously you have to wipe off the residue, and then yeah, that's basically it. So a little walk around, not too shabby. Got some dust there from when the water was drying, so we're gonna air blow that to get the dust out. Exterior is all fully decontaminated. She looks like a different beast to what she was. A little walk around here. 90% done on the exterior. Exterior glass left and tires left to dress. Now it's time for the interior. Now on a hot day like this, what you want to do is open up the interior, let it cool off. Now these, you can even open these as well, which I probably will. As much ventilation as possible, and I'll show you why in a second. Come round to this side. Again, this is just a beautiful, beautiful colour. It is swirly, but it's just a beautiful colour. Okay. The reason for that is this right here. We've got some fungus. Not a lot, but enough to scare us. I'm going to take some before pictures on the interior, and then we'll get cracking. So just prepping the stuff. As you can see, Matt's out. That little bag had the stuff like receipts and water bottles and stuff in it. And I want to show you little things that you want to look out for in a car like this. For example, something as simple as this crack here. You can see that obviously it's just wear and tear of time, and whatever protective layer they've put on that plastic has cracked. This is going to happen with cars like these. This is a 2002 car. It's 2021 now, so 18, 19 years old easily. But yeah, this is what it looks like. If you're not careful, you know, things like this, you know, exposed thingy right there, what's it called, exposed light, you know, if you're not careful, you can seriously damage a client's prized possession. And yeah, and this plastic right here is very loose. I'm going to show you guys this. Let me just close the glove box. I had to put something in it. This plastic is very loose, so stuff like this, you want to be careful with it. Now this clips off. Now I've clipped this off before, not just in this car, but There we go, clips off. It's pretty straightforward, but if you don't know what you're doing, you can actually break it. If you could try to clip it off from this side, you can break it. Yeah, anyway, let's get on to the detail. So I've got a new gun, it's a Bosch. That I've calibrated to 50 yards out. So yeah, anything less than that it might raise a little bit. So as if it's a real gun. Yeah, I've got a new gun. So here we are done. With some corrosion there, we can take that out. So that's that. A little bit of dust laying on the roof, but she's done. And for the interior, what the hell? Interior's all done. Spankers. With old trim, it's harder to get things to sit properly. So for example here, when we put the dressing on, you can see right there it's a bit, excuse me, it's a bit darker here than it's here. The reason being it's faded, and it's faded at different rates. If you have a look here, similar situation. I think she came out really, really nice. Get another plate out. Fungus is all gone. You can see here again, see that bit there, it's more solid, that side is not. It's really irritating, and you can think it's, oh it's dirt or it's that, it's not. Deep cleaned it and it's still the same thing. Alright.